Hey, good day, you guys. Listen, I have a special treat for you guys today. When I say private oasis, I mean private oasis. And you're talking about under $300,000. This is the one that you want to stay tuned for. And a bonus, it is over 2 acres. So let's take a look. Okay, you guys, we are out here at this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, and I am telling you, this is something amazing. You are looking over 1,300 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. And when you talk about quiet, I mean quiet. So if you're looking for something that is fantastic, have that more of a relaxed sensation, a relaxed feel, and you want to be able to come home and just wine dine, okay? This is the one that you want to take a look at. Look how beautiful the area is, all right? Look how beautiful that is. Magnificent, all right? No HOA, just peace and quiet. And I really want to point out, look how beautiful the curb appeal is. That grass is amazing. All right. That grass is amazing. Okay. So I want to just share with you guys that I couldn't help myself. This is one that you will love. This is one that you will come back to. And if you just starting out and you just need that private retreat, I'm telling you, this is one that is magnificent that you will want to take a look at. All right. When you talk about well-maintained, this is an amazing one. And then look, you have 2 sheds, your own private sheds that you'll be able to store additional things. All right. And then also, oh my gosh, look at that. All right. Look at the driveway. All right. Look at the driveway. I am walking backwards because I am telling you, if you are trying to have some type of event, especially when spring, summer, all that comes about, you are looking to do magnificent barbecues, birthday parties, anything like that, bouncy houses, front yard, backyard, then the parking is great. Look at this. Look how many cars you can actually fit in this driveway. Okay. You need the parking is here. You need the acre is here. You need green grass, the grass is here. The curb appeal is already done for you. So all you have to do is what? Just maintain. Now, look at that. All right. Just wanted to make sure that you guys really see the exterior of this home. All right. Can y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? Exactly. Peace and quiet. Only thing you actually really hear is me sharing this marvelous home for you guys. So let's go on in and take a look at this magnificent 3-bedroom, 2-bath. And then listen to this, okay? Bonus. Some of you guys may know, some of you guys may not know. You see this right here in the yard? You see those 2 caps? That means that this property has a septic tank. And when you have a septic tank, every time they have to come clean it, what they have to do, they have to dig up your yard. All right. They have to dig up your yard. Sorry about that, you guys. And a plus is to put caps on there. So every time they come clean, they don't have to worry about digging up your yard, and you don't have to worry about waiting on the grass to grow again. All right. There you go. They already have the caps for you. All right. So let's go on in and take a look at this magnificent home. And look at that. You have a great porch area. All right. They're providing you the visual of what you can actually do. They're providing you a visual of what you can actually do on the front porch. And it provides shade for you. Look at that. Look, it's shaded because right now it's hot outside. But if you decide to sit on the porch, you will have shade to do that. All right. Oh my gosh. I am so excited about this one because this one is so well maintained. It is amazing. It is great. And you just cannot beat it. All right. The grass look like it has been treated. So you talk about bugs. You may not see many, but of course you want to still maintain and treat it so you can reduce the amount of bugs that you do have in your yard, especially when you are trying to enjoy the outdoor area. And then they already tell you, home sweet home. They letting you know that this is an amazing property. Look how beautiful the door is. All right. Do you like that Nightmare on Elm Street? I'm just making jokes. Look at that red door for you. So as we walk in, all right, you have a wonderful living room area. Okay. Look at that. All right. Close the door to keep some of that cool air in here because it is great. Back up into the main area. Look at that. Beautiful. Back up this way. I'm backing up into the breakfast nook area so you can get the feel of how, look at those floors. You cannot beat those magnificent floors. The floors are new throughout. All right. You have new flooring. Let me get a little lower so you can actually see the details of that floor. Look at that. The inside, all right, they painted it very neutral, very light colors. So if you wanted to come in and do something special yourself, you don't have to worry about too many coats of paint to put on the wall because of it being so light. So I have my back against the wall so you can see this angle of how wide the living room area is, okay? Courtesy of Aaron and Laura Brown of Marcus Out Properties, listing agents of this property, allow me to give you guys a sneak peek of what could potentially be yours. All you have to do is give me a call for a private tour, and that is 910-229-4754. Did that, but look at the details of they're giving you a visual of what you possibly can do in this home. All right. You have a fireplace here. Look how beautiful the fireplace is. And they decor it. All right. They staged it some so you can have an idea, have a visual of what you can do. All right. Zoom in. Look. They even provided you the key. The key is right here to turn on the gas fireplace. All right. I want to get a little closer so you can really see the details of this fireplace. All right. Details. Because the home has been painted throughout. So the home has amazing paint. All right. Amazing paint. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to go into the bedroom areas first before we go into the kitchen. So right here is one of your coat closets. All right. Nice size. Always say utilize the space and put another coat rack or bracket down below and you'll be able to utilize this space a little more. All right. All right. You have another area. So right here, you have two coat closets, or as a potential that you can utilize this as additional storage for pantry, things of that nature. All right. So let me back up a little bit so you can see the hallway area some. Looking at the hallway area, you come, see your two closets, left and right. You make a right. There you go. Beautiful. Look at the size of this bedroom, and remember, throughout, they have new flooring. So with this bedroom, okay, I am going to walk around and as well as get to the corner of another corner of the room so you can actually see the size. So by being in this corner, I can tell you, depends on the cut of the furniture, you are looking at a queen size bed, 2 nightstands, and a dresser. And of course, decor your walls and put your television on the wall. You will have enough room to move around in this property, all right, in this bedroom. You will have your own private oasis in this bedroom and be able to live and sleep comfortably, all right? So right here, you have a closet for this bedroom. And with this closet, I want y'all to see the size of it, all right? It doesn't have a light in the closet, but it's still great. Let me tell you, this right here, put another one below. You will have a very nice closet space. The space is great in this closet. You will have enough room to put a lot of clothes in there, all right? And then we have another magnificent closet as well. So remind yourself, this is not the master, but you can, okay, have a lot of clothes in a secondary bedroom. This is not the master closet. This is not the master bedroom, but look at that. Same thing. Get another one, put it below. All right. Okay. There you go. So one more time. Natural light in here, facing the backyard area. Beautiful. All right. So let's move on to the bathroom area for these 2 bedrooms. All right. You have a full-size bathroom right here because 3 bedrooms, my apologies, and 2 bathrooms. Okay. So look at that. They already decorated it for you to let you know you have your shower and your tub combo. And then, all right, bathroom area, toilet, and then you have your sink. And then, of course, come on in so you can actually see the area, all right? So, yes. So now we are going to, you know what? Let's turn on the water so you guys can really see how. Look at that, all right? The pressure sounds great. Pressure is great, all right? Just want y'all to get a feel. You hear how strong that water sounds, all right? The water is very strong, okay? And we are right here. You know what? Let's open. I want you guys to really see the size. And then you have your combo shower up top. And look at that. You can remove the head and everything if you need to when you're taking a shower, making sure that you bathe yourself real properly. Okay. And over here, we have the second bedroom. Second bedroom is a nice size as well. Depends the cut of the furniture. All right. If I had to guess, this is the smallest room in the house, but it is a nice size, see, all right? And then over here, they provided you guys some information and everything more about the property and let you guys know that this is the one for you guys. So let me tell you, I am in the corner of this and you can still fit, depends on the cut. Queen size bed, 2 nightstands and a dresser. But if you notice, this room right here does not have that second closet. So that's why I mentioned that I believe this is the smallest room out to 3. But look at this closet. The closet still has a very nice size. You see that? Same thing. Ensure that you put another one down here. Put your shirts, your jackets and everything above. And then, of course, down below, that's where your bottoms and things go. All right. So you can utilize this space a little more. It will be great. I am in the room. Look at that. Natural light as well. This room right here faces the front of the property. So you will be able to see exactly who's coming up. All right. So there's your stop point right there. Let's zoom in again just a little bit. All right. There you go. Just want to make sure that you guys get an overall of this property. And then boom. right there. We are back in the living room area. All right. So all 3 bedrooms have this new flooring all throughout. All right. So we are walking in the master suite. The master suite. Take a look at that. Now, the master suite now, all right, it is bigger than that secondary bedroom that has those 2 closets. This room right here, look at that high tray ceiling. Can you see that? The high tray ceilings. All right. We are looking at king size bed, 2 nightstands, and a dresser can fit in this bedroom. I will say that based off the way they built this home, they put a lot of love and care and space in the bedrooms. So you can feel comfortable, you can sleep comfortable, and you have enough room to move around when you are in your bedroom. Once again, let's take a look at the floors. Beautiful. Beautiful floors, all right? And then, of course, it's the master because we have the bathroom right there. But let's take a look at the master closet, all right? The master closet. Now, the master closet they have a wonderful light above, so you can see exactly what you need to pick up in the mornings and when you're going on date night and things of that nature. So up here, they have your racks to hang your clothes. But I will say that will work great if you put another one below so you can utilize the space. All right. Utilize your closet space to its full potential. All you have to do is add additional. All right. There you go. Floors out. And then here we are to the magnificent master bathroom. Your own oasis retreats. All right. Okay. So as we come in, you will see. Look how great that shower is, all right? Remind you that this property has over 2 acres, all right? And that curb appeal is great. I want you guys to see how great the shower is. The shower is new, so you're looking at some nice space. And this property is way under $300,000. This will be a great property, all right? So we are in the other closet, all right? The master has 2 closets as well. If I had to guess, this right here was more so like their linen closet a little bit. So that's where they place a lot of their toiletries and their towels and things of that nature, all right? And then, of course, you could hang a few more things right there. And look at all the space that is right here. Look at all the space, okay? Just wanted to make sure y'all could see how bright this bathroom really is. Look at the space right here that you can decor the wall if you need to. And then we have, it's only 1 vanity, but of course, any and everything can be changed out if you need to make it a double vanity. This price point, you can't beat it. Look at the floors throughout the bathroom. Beautiful. Okay. Just want you to get an overall. The master suite bathroom is sweet. All right. Not too much of upgrades that you have to do in here. This is a straight move-in ready home. Move-in ready. Okay. They did a lot of work for you. And then, of course, they even provide you a visual to let you know what you possibly can do in this bedroom, which I gave you guys a visual. King size, 2 nightstands, dresser drawer, all those wonderful, magnificent things. All right. So here we are, the main area again. All right. Look how bright it is in here. Okay. With the lights, the natural lights. And then here we are, the breakfast nook area, okay? So you're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You have a way that you can still see the TV any and all times. And who can beat that? You can't beat that, right? Be able to look at TV the way you want. But look at the size of this breakfast nook area, dining room area, so you and your family can sit comfortably and eat your wonderful meals together as a family. So right here, this space, just want to provide you guys a visual. I am looking that this is in a magnificent space for a circle, oval, or a rectangular table. And comfortably, a 6-seater will be great. 6-seater. But keep in mind the cut of the furniture. All right? The cut. Then my back was against the wall in the breakfast nook area. Look at that kitchen. The kitchen is great. Trust and believe. I want you guys to be able to see the details of this floor. Listen, current owners put a lot of love and care in this home, and trust and believe. I feel that if you walk in, you wanted to take a private tour of this one to see if this one is yours, you will feel it as soon as you pull up, and you will feel it when you walk in. From the curb appeal alone to the interior of the house, you will feel the love that the current owners put into this property. I want you guys to see the details of the counters, all right? So you can actually see the space. Of course, eventually you'll want to put a backsplash because right now that thing is so clean and you don't want to mess up your walls frying that wonderful fried chicken. You hear me? Exactly. And then look, they have a beautiful window so you can see your backyard. Of course, that wonderful curb appeal, that great green grass. And then right here, you're looking at your stove area, combo stove, oven. And then it just have its own little space. So somebody who's washing dishes and somebody's cooking, you have the room for both of you guys to be in here. But I want y'all to see how clean that wall is. So I will say it will be a magnificent, a smart thing to put that backsplash up there when you decide and you know by watching this video, this is the one for you and your family. Once again, if you would love to take a private tour of this one, please give me a call or send me a text at 910-229-4754. All right. And look, they're even providing you guys this wonderful refrigerator. My God. Beautiful refrigerator. All right. Beautiful. Want you guys to see both sides. You know what? Let me make it better so you can see the inside full. And then, of course, freezer combo below. That's your freezer. I tell you, though, when I just open it, that thing right there put out a lot of cold air. All right. So you know that thing is working. So I want to make sure that you guys are able to see inside the cabinets as well. All right. Look at the cabinet space. And it goes all the way up. Look at that. 4. You're looking at 4 storage areas that in one cabinet. So you have the storage space that you need to put your glasses, your food, your plates. And then you have this wonderful, magnificent wall. I would say like a beautiful family tree so people can see your family and everything when y'all have wonderful dinner time. And then magnificent cookbook, just giving you an idea, a visual of what you can potentially and possibly do in this kitchen area. All right. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the laundry area. Okay. Here is your laundry area. All right. See that? Want you guys to be able to see it fully. So you can have the double washer and dryer the way this one is. But if you want to put it side by side, They have it right there that you can do side by side, all right? So don't think that you have to have the stack combo. You can have it side by side, all right? But that's a nice space, so when they stand out this way, so you can see it fully. It's a nice size washer and dryer area. And then, of course, you'll be able to add additional, I call them clothing brackets, something in that sense, so you can hang up some of your clothes dry. So right in front of me, I am looking at the garage door, all right? This is how you get to your garage, and look at that. If you want to have your garage door open and everything's for some of that air, they already got the screen door for you. So we are looking at what? We're looking at a 2-car garage. Look, they already provided you guys some shelving just in case if you need some additional storage, because see, they have this extra lip over here, so they know for sure that 2 cars can still fit in here comfortably. Then they don't put the parking spots down for you guys. Makes it easy for you guys to be able to park straight. And then, of course, over here, you can put other things like a motorcycle if you need to. If you need to put kids' bikes, or you need to put toys, or if you was just working on something that you needed that extra space, all right? So, one of the things, let's take a look and see the sound of this garage, all right? Let's listen to it. Let's listen to the sound of this. Look at that, all right? Very quiet, all right? Trust and believe, you got to hear it in person. This thing is very, very quiet, all right? So let's walk out. And then, of course, we are back outside so you can see your exterior. That's great. I like it. Right here, you see you have your side door, all right? Your side door. If you are trying to get to the side of your house, which is really your backyard. It's your backyard area, all right? And then they also have the back door right here that we will go out as well, so you can fully see that. Look at that curb appeal, all right? You cannot beat that. So if you're thinking and you felt that this is the one, I would say they already started it out for you. You just have to maintain it. But look at that. They even gave you a sidewalk area to get to the back door, so you won't track too much dirt into your house. And then this part of the house is your garage. They cared enough to do that for their family, and they're hoping that the next family have the love and care for it like the way they do. All right? Here we are. A lot of great stuff, okay? Look at that. A lot of space. It's a lot of space in here, but I'm very impressed with this part right here. How much room you have after you put both of your cars in here, that you'll be able to walk here, pull your grocery out. If you just needed to just park some lawn equipment, but you don't even have to do that because you have the 2 sheds in the back. All right? So let's go back through. All right. So I wanted to ensure that I share with you the actual backyard this way. Look at that. Just look how it just flows well, the layout of this property. All right. So I wanted to make sure that we go through the back, through the actual back door. And they're giving y'all up. Look at that. Okay. Picnic table. Look, they even painted it to make sure that it is ready for the next family. All right. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. Of course, we want to ensure that we are careful. They do have a wonderful creek right back here. I can't say that the creek is theirs, but they do. When it really rains and everything, you will see how beautiful the water just runs through the creek and everything, and just give you that overall visual. But let's take a look at the back of the house. See how beautiful that is? Look at the back of the house. That is beautiful, all right? Very, very, very beautiful. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back in, and I want to share some of the important information details of this property. And we're going to go back out and see if we can get into these sheds so we can take a look at those. All right. So over here, they provided you a lot of great information, details about the property. All right. So just wanted to share. Hope you can see it, which I'm going to pick it up just a little bit. All right. So you can read off some of that information. All right. They talk about that roof max was completed back in 2025. Sun shutters were installed and put 2025. Shower was done back in 2025. You're looking at the septic when it was actually serviced the last time, the furnace, the water heater, all those beautiful things to let you know exactly when things was done on this property. All right. So just wanted to make sure I had shared that with you guys, because that is very important when you are looking to purchase a house. So we are back out in the front yard area because we are going to the actual sheds. All right. Let's see what we see, because the shed has what? It has power. It has power. All right. So let's go to the first one right here. All right. Ooh, at these rocks. So hopefully it doesn't shake my camera too bad and everything. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to try to open these because why? They are locked. And I think it's going to be tough for me to do that with holding my camera, but we're going to actually what? We're going to actually try. Here we go. Let's take a look. My surprise. There you go. All right. You see that, you guys? Shed area. So you have lawn equipment. You have anything that has gas, diesel, anything like that. This is where you want to put that. All right. Instead of inside the house. I'm going to let you guys know I am very impressed by this price point and by it being under $300,000. And look at that. It has lights. I just turned on the light. So if you have to cut grass or do anything at nighttime and it's getting late, you have lights. They even have the windows for you if you need to open the windows. But there's a lot of potential in here, all right? Your rate, all lawn equipment, all lawn work, and anything painting. Do you paint? Do you do anything that's got fumes? I hope I said that correctly. That you will need this space to do it in, all right? Take a look at that. Beautiful. All right, just wanted to make sure that y'all got a visual of that, okay? We're going to try to open this shed. Hopefully I get lucky like I did the last one and was able to open it, all right? So, oh my, it fits. So let's see. All right, but just wanted to make sure that y'all knew there's two sheds. You can't beat that, you guys. There we go. I did that. I was able to open it because why? I want to make sure that you guys seen exactly how this shed looked. So if you are a person that does wood shop things, this will be the perfect space for you. Are you somebody that loves to have craft? Are you doing shirts? Are you doing cups? Or you just need that extra space that you can work peacefully because you have some type of business? I'm telling you, you do not want to miss all this, what this property has to offer. And look at that. It has lights. All right. It has lights. So, wanted to ensure that you guys seen this beautiful property and everything that it has to offer. So, I thank you guys for watching with me. If you like what you've seen, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button or what's going on within Henry and Rockdale County. So I do a lot of property tours for Henry and Rockdale County. I also, all right, share the news that's what's going on in Rockdale, Henry County. So if you already don't know me, now you know. My name is Jennifer Holloway, Home with Holloway. You're a local realtor, autism mom, and veteran spouse. So looking to take a private tour? I would love to hear from you. 910-229-4754. Thank you.